Elon Musk has said that if artificial intelligence has a goal and humans happen to be in the way, the AI will destroy humanity without even thinking about it. Elon compares it to humans building a road, and an anthill just happens to be in the way. We don't hate the ants, we're just building a road. This is the long-term goal when it comes to connecting our brains to computers, to make our brains superhuman so that we can keep up with artificial intelligence and hopefully control it. That is the long-term goal, to enhance and make our brains superhuman. The short-term goal of brain-to-computer devices is to help fix people. For example, allowing people with spinal injuries to move their limbs, or helping people who have lost their eyesight by having a camera implanted and connected to their brain so they can see again. In this video, we take a look at the sci-fi future that brain-to-computer devices will bring us, along with Elon Musk's thoughts on connecting our brains to machines, how these devices are being used today, the dangers that will come from brain-to-computer devices will bring us, along with Elon Musk's thoughts on connecting our brains to machines, devices will bring us, along with Elon Musk's thoughts on connecting our brains to machines.
Okay, and with that being said, I am going to say for this, my hair is kind of sticking out. Hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to you. Did you know that they were looking for dark matter inside the brain? Did you know that? Now, I did show before that there was a, let me get this, back in 2013, they wanted to do mapping of the brain. I released a video where the guest speaker said they were going to do brain mapping. That's what they said, brain mapping. Hello, everyone. They were going to do brain mapping. And I'm trying to find that tab. It just, oh my goodness, Gina, you went out of that tab. I went out of the tab. But okay, but anyhow, look at this. So, they're talking about, they were looking for dark matter in the brain. They are the neurons which don't fire in response to any stimulus tested. Silent neurons are related to the concept of sparse firing, which is still believed by some to be a general principle of brain organization. Sparse coding means that given a stimulus only activates a small number of neurons. So they had these things where they were mapping the brain. Hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Okay. So you say, oh no, they're not going to do 3D mapping of the brain. They are doing 3D mapping of the brain. Look at this. Look at this. So that's what they did. Whole brain 3D mapping of human neural transport innervation. So that's what they did. Virus-based retrograde, all of this stuff. So this project was funded by DARPA. Hello, GM Asari, thank you so much. That project was funded by DARPA, is what it was funded by, and other private organizations. And I wonder what happened to this. I'm trying to look up here. I had the tab open, and it got rid of the tab that I had for some strange reason. It got rid of it, but it doesn't matter. Okay, it really doesn't matter. They mapped the brain. Hello. Yes, thank you, GM. So they mapped the brain, and they wanted to know how silent was the brain. And here's what they compared it to. They said the brain, because such neurons would be difficult to detect with the most common method of monitoring neural activity in the vibrio extracellular electrode recording, they could be referred to as a dark neuron in analogy to the astrophysical observation that much of the matter in the universe is undetectable or dark. So that's what they wanted, the dark matter of the brain. Now, why do they want to go do that? That's what you got to ask yourself. Why did you want to fund a project of brain mapping the brain? That's what the guest speaker said in that video. That, by the way, I turned off the comments because there were some not so nice things being said. And if I don't like people saying not so nice things about me, I think that would be very hypocritical for me to allow people to say not so nice things about someone else, because I'm no better than them and they're no better than me. We gotta speak nicely and peacefully to one another and with love. So I disabled the comments because I got on there and thought, oh my gosh, that's not very nice, even though you may feel that way. I disabled it because if I don't like it being said about me or someone else, I really shouldn't have allowed it on there. So that's why the comments got disabled. But we are talking about dark matter of the brain, okay? Dark matter. So they've had several years to do this. So they mapped the brain. This was also, look, syringe injectable mesh electronics integrates seamlessly with minimal chronic immune response in the brain. You say, Gina, what are you saying? I'm saying that they have taken a syringe and they go, you know what a mesh looks like? Just say like a net. Well, they have made a mesh that is able to be injected in a syringe and implanted in your skull, okay? Well, look at this right here. We're going to see this right here. This is just a little bitty video of these scientists. I think it's at Harvard. We're going to look at this, you all. I'm going to flip it around. I'm kind of nervous. So let's flip it around. They've got it going right here. Watch this.
Both the mesh electronics into the needle. Insert a glass capillary needle into the 100 milliliter beaker PBS containing the mesh electronics. Position the end of the needle in input-output pads of a mesh electronics probe and manually retract the syringe to drop a mesh electronics probe into the needle. Push and pull the syringe promptly while it is still immersed in saline to adjust the position of mesh electronics and put in the needle.
Look, they're going to inject it into a mouse. Okay, that's it. We don't need to watch them drill a hole into the cranium of a mouse. But you do remember that Mr. Musk said we need an interface right up here so we could be connected to the World Wide Web. Well, this is a face right up here so we could be connected to the World Wide Web. Well, this is a brain interface. This mesh can act as an interface. And it will fit and it will absorb, it will just fit right in with your brain. So they put all that money to study in the dark matter of the brain and the neurons and stuff. And then they got this mesh that they can put in your brain. It really doesn't even hurt. You won't even know it. You won't know it. Look at this. There is good, and there is bad to all things. They say the treatment of there is good, and there is bad to all things. They say the treatment of neurological disorders such as Parkinson's disease, that would be good. And the demonstration of the brain-machine interface for advanced prosthetics. A brain-machine interface with this mesh. Prosthetics. A brain-machine interface with this mesh. That's what they can do. Brain-machine interface with this mesh. That's what they can do. A brain-machine interface. Well, these